across the water with our drums and polished shoes. But those farmers had a fiddle and a rifle full of news. Now we're counting up our troubles in a red-coated review. The Yankees keep on winning, and we got the blues. We marched out of Boston in the morning, cold and gray. Said we'll take their powder, boys, and be back by midday. But the Minutemen were waiting by the bridge and village green, and every stone wall whispered, "We've got grapeshot for your team." Then Ticonderoga woke up to a knock before the dawn. Ethan Allen said, "Good morning, boys, your British fort is gone." Henry Knox then dragged a cannon through ice and winter snow, and Dorchester looked down on us with nowhere left to go. Oh, we had the finest uniforms, the brightest brass in town, but homespun coats and stubborn souls kept laying our pride down. Score one for the Yankees, -1 redcoats lose. Now we're singing, boys, the Revolutionary blues. They have patched up coats and hand-me-down shoes, but they keep marching on while we keep paying dues. From the first musket smoke to the last cannon flame, they take one more step toward a brand new name. Score one for the Yankees, -1 redcoats lose. That's why we're singing the Revolutionary blues. Down at Sullivan's Island, we sailed in from the sea. Said that Palmetto fort will fall by 3:30. But our cannonballs kept sinking in those spongy island walls, and Charleston Harbor never answered when we called. Then came Christmas on the Delaware, cold enough to freeze the moon. We thought Washington was finished, we thought victory would come soon. But he crossed that icy river with his ragged little band, and Trenton woke to find out we had lost the upper hand. At Princeton came to follow up another bit of bite. One more polished British column went stumbling from the fight. We had maps and plans and officers, London's grand reviews, but that man and chestnut horse gave us walking away blues. Score one for the Yankees, -1 redcoats lose. Now we're singing, boys, the Revolutionary blues. They had patched up coats and hand-me-down shoes, but they kept marching on while we kept paying dues. Then Burgoyne came marching southward with a gentleman's parade, thinking Albany was waiting for the road he thought he'd made. But Bennington came roaring through the trees and mountain breeze, and all our borrowed confidence went buckling at the knees. At Saratoga, thunder rolled and the northern plan went wrong. The wilderness grew teeth and claws, the rebel line grew strong. Burgoyne laid down his army while the whole world turned to see, and France began to whisper these states just might be freed. Oh, that one hurt the empire, that one shook the throne. When a king could hear the Frenchmen say they don't have to fight alone. Mad Anthony took Stony Point by moonlight and surprise. One more British stronghold had the blues before sunrise. At Kings Mountain, Lord have mercy, the frontier found its road, and Ferguson went looking for a fire he couldn't ignore. Then Cowpens brought Tarleton with a saber and his pride, but Morgan had a trick or two and country boys beside. A double line, a turning tide, a trap dressed up as flight, and suddenly our finest horsemen were galloping out of sight. Score one for the Yankees, -1 redcoats lose. kept marching on while we kept paying dues. At Guilford Courthouse, yes sir, we held the bloody field. But every foot of victory cost more than it could yield. Cornwallis marched to Virginia, where the trap was waiting near. And the French came up the Chesapeake to cancel our frontier. Then Washington came marching, Rochambeau by his side. And Yorktown heard the cannon like the turning of the tide. We looked out from the trenches at the lines around the shore. The Empire's finest army couldn't open one more door. At Lexington we lost our ease, at Ticonderoga we lost our keys, at Boston Bros we lost the town, then Sullivan's Island we couldn't knock down. At Trenton we lost our Christmas cheer, at Princeton we lost what was left of the year. At Saratoga their allies no longer made excuse. At Yorktown, Lord, we left with revolutionary blues. Yeah, game point for the Yankees, -1 redcoats lose. Now we're singing, boys, the revolutionary blues. They had patched up coats and hand-me-down shoes, but they kept marching on while we kept paying dues. From the first musket smoke to the last cannon flame, they take one more step toward a brand new name. The Yankees won the war and us redcoats, well, we lost. That's why we're singing blues and counting all the costs. Whoa, we came to hold a kingdom, but history broke the news. America kept winning, and we sang the blues.